We've got roughly 520,000 votes outstanding in the state of Arizona. The lion's share is here right in Maricopa County. And you can see the folks behind me have started in on the all-important early day of drop-offs. So there were unprecedented 290,000 were actually dropped off on Election Day. And both of these races are going to hinge on whether that split goes more like the 2018 or the 2020 Arizona election. Now, last night in Maricopa, we got a drop-off of roughly 78,000 votes. That widened the margin between Democratic incumbent Mark Kelly and Blake Masters. With Masters, though, roughly 115,000 votes behind in that Senate race, he would have to take this day of batch by a significant advantage to win. Governor's race a lot tighter, 27,000 votes separating the two, so these incoming day of early votes can be really impactful here. Here's GOP candidate Kari Lake on the counting process.
They count ballots real slow here in Arizona, and we're going to fix that. Yes, we feel very confident we know we're going to win, and the question is how big will the margin be?
Lake has been splitting the rural counties by as much as 70 to 80% in some batches, and the ballots dropped off on Election Day. Analysts do expect them to trend Republican, given how heavily the candidates encourage their base to vote or drop off in person on Election Day. A market would originally expected 95 to 99% reported in here today. That deadline has been pushed out next week, but we are expecting roughly 100,000 votes tonight, so we're going to get some much desired data soon, Martha.
You're going to be busy. Kelly, thank you very much. With that, let's bring in Jerry Baker, host of Wall Street Journal at Large and Fox Business and editor at large of the Wall Street Journal. You know very well, so it's great to have you with us. Thank you very much for coming in today. Let me just pull up this quote from Peggy Noonan in the Wall Street Journal. Long counts are not only sloppy, they are abusive. It is in the delay between polls closed and outcome announced that the mischief begins. It's where conspiracyism takes hold. We have a lot of mail-in going on here, and it has to be counted as we've heard here. What do you think about that?
I think it's, you said it very well at the beginning, Mark, you said it's convoluted. It is convoluted. At one point I heard, I think this morning, somebody, I think it was in Arizona, talking about the counting of the late early ballots, and I wondered, you know, late early ballots?
Late ballots,
late ballots, you know, the ones that are actually handed in on the day. it's not healthy for democracy in a close race like this, especially when the lead flips, right? As may well happen, we may see Carrie Lake possibly overhaul the Democratic governor. And it's possible too that in Nevada, Adam Laxalt his vote may be overhauled by Catherine Cortez Masto. So that causes people to be suspicious, understandably, because it's like, there was an old joke I remember in the old days in Chicago that they would deliberately hold, certain precincts back until they knew how many votes they needed to put their guy over the top. So I'm not saying that's going on. I'm not saying there's any evidence that's going on, but it inevitably does increase suspicion. And a lot of people are asking. I've lived in this country for 25 years, but got a lot of friends in Britain saying, what's going on in this country? This is like the world's most successful, prosperous democracy. How does it take you weeks and weeks and weeks to count these votes? It's not a healthy thing. But look, it's up to states. That's the Constitution gives states the right to, the manner and timing and place of elections. But I do think it would help if some states follow the example of some states that, for example, insist that all mail-in ballots be mailed in by election day so that we can actually have the result counted on election day and know the result the next day.
And as she says in this piece, put those ballots in a vault, start counting them 48 hours before, so that, there has to, we don't want to see federalized elections, it is up to each state, but there can be some deadlines. The other thing is, these provisional ballots, when we were young and all first started voting, it was a military. It was, folks who are overseas, those ballots could be counted late. But the rest of everybody has to get their act together. Sign, make your signature clear, get your date on your envelope, and if you don't get those very simple things correct,
I'm very old-fashioned too. I actually think that, a system where everybody votes, if you've got good reason for an absentee ballot, again, you're military, or you happen to be overseas at the time, or you happen to be away from your place of work, on legitimate business, that's fine. I think this idea of people having 2-3 weeks to vote, having their own choice, being able to hand in their votes whenever they want, I don't think that's a very healthy way to go about it.
I want to ask you before you go about all of this discussion about Trump and DeSantis at this point, right? We're going to be focused on this, I think, a lot in the coming weeks. The former president's going to announce that he's running next week. Where do you stand?
But Donald Trump remains the prohibitive favourite, the leader of the Republican Party, but I do think things have changed this week. Obviously, Ron DeSantis had that extraordinary win in Florida, one of the biggest wins that we've ever seen. And the difference this time against previous times, particularly in 2015, 2016, when Donald Trump ran, is that there is a plausible alternative to Donald Trump who can't be dismissed as the establishment. But no one can call Ron DeSantis part of the Republican establishment. He isn't. Some of the attacks that Trump himself has now been making on DeSantis are frankly stupid. They don't convince anyone at all. It makes Donald Trump look small rather than Ron DeSantis. So, look, I would never rule. We've all made the mistake of writing Donald Trump out many, many times. We did it in 2015 and 2016, and you certainly would be foolish to do it again. But this time it does look like there is a serious, plausible alternative. Ron DeSantis is that person coming off the back of this enormous win in Florida. It's going to be a real contest.
Thank you, Greg. Good to
Thank
see
you. Thank
Jerry
you.
Baker from the Wall Street Journal.
Thank you.
So Brett Baer breaks things down in terms of where we stand in the House right now, as President Biden says that a path for Democrats to retain the House is still possible.
Look, while votes are being counted, we don't know the outcome of all the races. Here's what we do know. We lost fewer seats in the House of Representatives than any Democratic president's first elected midterm. In least 40 years.
All across the country, people are working hard to build a better future. So we're hard at work, helping them achieve financial freedom. We're providing greater access to investing, with low-cost options to help maximize savings. From the plains to the coasts, we help Americans invest for their future and help communities thrive. Invested in the future of Americans. BlackRock.
Type 2 diabetes? Discover the power of 3 in the Ozempic Trizone.
In my Ozempic Trizone, I lowered my A1C, CV risk, and lost some weight.
Ozempic provides powerful A1C reduction. In studies, the majority of people reached an A1C under 7 and maintained it. Ozempic lowers the risk of major cardiovascular events, such as stroke, heart attack, or death, in adults also with known heart disease. And you may lose weight. Adults lost up to 14 pounds. Ozempic isn't for people with type 1 diabetes. Don't share needles or pens or reuse needles. Don't take Ozempic if you or your family ever had medullary thyroid cancer or have multiple endocrine neoplasia syndrome type 2 or if allergic to it. Stop Ozempic and get medical help right away if you get a lump or swelling in your neck, severe stomach pain, or an allergic reaction. Serious side effects may include pancreatitis. Gallbladder problems may occur. Tell your provider about vision problems or changes. Taking Ozempic with a sulfonylurea or insulin may increase low blood sugar risk. Side effects like nausea, vomiting, and diarrhea may lead to dehydration, which may worsen kidney problems.
Join the millions already taking Ozempic. Ask your healthcare provider about the Ozempic Trizone.
You may pay as little as $25 for a 3-month prescription.
Some people say the metaverse will only be virtual, but one day, this pharma will use augmented reality to help ensure the best you. Urban planners will model traffic solutions to help decrease commute times. Exploring a spacecraft in a museum is one thing, but one day, the metaverse will help students learn about the rings of Saturn. The metaverse may be virtual, but the impact will be real.
At New Day USA, we give veterans a VA cash-out loan with no upfront cost for an appraisal or termite inspection. No upfront cost at all. Let us get your family security of cash in the bank.
1-855-676-4725. The midterms and the aftermath. Breaking down the elections by the numbers and how it will impact the race for 2024. Shannon sums it all up on Fox News Sunday.
Don't let psoriasis get in the way. With Taltz, up to 90% of patients saw a significant improvement of their psoriasis plaques. Some even saw 100% clear skin. Don't use if you're allergic to Taltz. Before starting, get checked for tuberculosis. Increased risk of infections and lower ability to fight them may occur. Tell your doctor about infections, symptoms, or if inflammatory bowel disease symptoms develop, worsen, or if you had a vaccine or plan to. Serious allergic reactions can occur. Ask your doctor about Taltz.
Choose Shell V-Power Nitro Plus Premium Gasoline. Enjoy 4 levels of defense that help keep your engine running like new. That's it. There is no separate.
So many people are overweight now and asking themselves, why can't I lose weight? For most, the reason is insulin resistance, and they don't even know they have it. Conventional starvation diets don't address insulin resistance. That's why they don't work. Now there's Release from Gobo. It naturally helps reverse insulin resistance, stops sugar cravings, and releases stubborn fat, all while controlling stress and emotional eating. At last, a diet pill that actually works. Go to Golo.com to get yours.
What? Well, you know, it's still alive. It's still alive. It's like drawing an inside straight. It's still alive.
Still alive, says the president. So here is where the tally stands at this hour. The magic number, of course, is 218 for a majority in the House. Now we've got 28 seats that are still in play. Our Fox News Decision Desk expecting that the GOP will take a slim majority. There are very narrow pathways, though, for Democrats to retain the House. Brett Baer standing by. First to our senior congressional correspondent, Chad Pergram, who is watching all of this very closely, where these numbers will matter a whole lot on Capitol Hill. Hi, Chad.
Martha, it may take weeks to get a final total on the House. Democrats have held seats in Washington State and Nevada, and here is one race in particular to watch. Democrat Marie Gluesenkamp-Perez is locked in a battle with Republican Joe Kent in Washington. Kent defeated Jamie Herrera Butler in the GOP primary. Plus, Kevin McCarthy is struggling to get the votes to become House Speaker. Some conservatives simply won't vote for McCarthy.
Well, I can tell you that there absolutely will be a challenge to Kevin McCarthy's leadership bid when we have our organizational meetings next week. And the intent on November 15, when that's scheduled to be, will be to demonstrate that he doesn't have near 218 votes.
Before the election, McCarthy loyalists thought he would cruise to victory in the Speaker's race.
I think McCarthy's done a good job in building relationships in all aspects of the Republican Party and demonstrate that leadership in the House. I have confidence that Kevin McCarthy will pull together a coalition and be elected leader of the House for the Republicans and then Speaker of the House.
the House can't do anything in January until it elects a speaker. The House hasn't taken a second ballot for speaker since 1923.
They may need to grind this out over a number of days, and it could become a staring contest. There has to be a speaker. You can't just say it's not Kevin McCarthy and leave it at that. There has to be someone who wins.
In 1859, the House elected Hal Cobb as Speaker after 63 ballots, but that was speedy compared to 1856. It took 2 months and 133 votes before the House finally settled on Nathaniel Banks as Speaker. Martha?
That's why we love you, Chad, because you always have the value-added historian. Thank you very much. Very, very interesting, Chad. Thank you, as always. Let's bring in Brett Baer, Fox News chief political anchor and anchor of Special Report. Brett, good to see you on this Friday afternoon. It's day 4 now of the midterm elections. What's your take on where we stand this afternoon?
Well, we're crawling closer to a finish line. I mean, it's inching. You know, I was thinking today that FedEx can track a package around the world that gets to my house, and they can know where it is. And yet, we cannot count ballots for days and weeks. So in the wake of this, I think there are a lot of states that are going to have to say, we have got to change this. You know, no matter your party, left, right, you have to do it in a way where it's not offensive to not only the people in your state, but now you have a nation waiting to find out the balance of power here in Washington. So I think it's a big deal. It's going to be a big story in the wake of this election, but we are crawling closer to the finish line.
Yeah, I know. We talked about the American Idol analogy, right? They count 5 million votes in the commercial break, and then they come back and tell you who won. Now, obviously, you want to be able to track and get the signatures right on all of these ballots. But I also remember the other day just watching a video of a woman, you know, when we have all these cameras at all the different voting places. She walked in, she walked up to the table, she showed an ID, then she went into the booth, she voted, and then she came out. You know, and her vote is, you know, easy to count, right? Easy to count. So post-COVID, we have this very different structure with all of this mail-in balloting, and we got to figure out how to make it easier.
Listen, Florida did it.
Yeah.
They did it after 2000. I was down there for hanging chads. I bounced around courtrooms as they were trying to analyze the punched ballots, and they fixed it. They said, we're not going to go through this again. And look what they did. They counted all those ballots in Florida in 5 hours.
Yeah,
we had results at 7 p.m.
They are definitely setting the standard for many of these states. Now, I want to ask you about Kevin McCarthy and the leadership, which Chad just touched on, and how long this process could be. I had 2 of the new New York representatives here yesterday, and I asked them both that question. One said, absolutely, I'm with Kevin McCarthy. The other said, I'll see what happens when I get there. What do you think?
Well, I think Kevin McCarthy has been shrewd. He's gotten Jim Jordan to kind of sign on, Steve Scalise to sign on. I think it may be a bumpy ride as far as what he has to negotiate. There may be things that he has to give away as far as, you know, policy or promises as Speaker to the Freedom Caucus or other bands of lawmakers. But I do think, if not Kevin McCarthy, who would take that seat to get to 218? Obviously, Democrats are not going to help Kevin McCarthy with any votes, but I do think that he's been shrewd.
Yeah, your banner's all done.
The narrower this majority is, the tougher
I had to
his
do it
governing
with what I
gets to
had,
be,
so
as Speaker, traditionally Republicans don't herd the cats as well.
it'd be $30.
as Democrats do, but he
Yeah.
will have a tough job ahead.
Yeah, and one of the things that they had discussed
no, I've got to
whether or
go
not
for
there would be
a
a structure
birthday
for sort of
party here. I'm
snap
breaking right now until then.
and whether or not
We're going to be
people
over at
could
her
say, well, we
parents'
wanna
house,
change
so
leadership now. And
I'll be here for the
and
next
my latest read is that
probably
he's definitely
hour or so.
negotiable. But that would be something that the Freedom Caucus folks might push for, right?
That's right, and you know there
You
may
got
be
it,
a
buddy.
list of things, and they
No
will
problem.
have
Yeah.
power. So he's going to give concessions, but I bet he's going to be the Speaker.
Brett, thank you very much. Busy week, great week, happy weekend to you. And we will continue to stay on this, as I know you do, every hour of the day as these votes come in. Thank you, Brett.
See you, Mark.
So we are following breaking news out of Philadelphia, where masked gunmen reportedly entered the home of nearly a dozen young people believed to be college students and robbed them all of their credit cards, their cell phones, and a car. A live report on that ahead. Also, we will check in with General Jack Keane, and then after that, we will speak to Tyrus coming up. All of them, great group, live from New York.
With my hectic life, you'd think retirement would be the last thing on my mind.
Hey, Mom, can I go play video games?
Sure.
After homework.
Thankfully, Voya provides comprehensive solutions and shows me how to get the most out of my workplace benefits.
What's the Wi-Fi password again?
Here you go.
Cool. Thanks.
No problem. Voya helps me feel like I got it all under control.
Because I do.
Oh, she is good. Voya. Well planned, well invested, well protected.
Hi, William Shatner here. It's the Medicare annual enrollment period, and this year, it's simple. 1, before the deadline, call the number below. 2, check your zip code for a Medicare Advantage plan with prescriptions, dental care, and the benefit that adds money back to your Social Security check every month. 3, you'll find out what you're eligible for. AEP has a deadline. Call now.
I called to find a plan that covers more of my dental expenses.
I call every year to make sure my doctor is still in my plan.
I called to find a plan with lower copays. I called to see if my zip code has a plan with a benefit that adds money back to my Social Security check.
I call every year to make sure my plan's copays didn't go up.
Millions of people have called the Medicare Coverage Helpline. You should too. AEP has a deadline, so don't delay. Call now.
Call 1-800-378-5900. That's 1-800-378-5900 now.
You need new replacement windows, but you're just not sure they're in the budget this year, right? I'm Brian Gallagher with Ted Quillen from Renewal by Anderson, and he's here to talk about how to make window replacement more affordable. Well, first, Brian, you don't have to do them all. You could just replace your worst windows first. Or another way to make them affordable is to change the style of window. For example, you could do a gliding window instead of a casement. We have a lot of ways to make window projects really affordable. Compared to other window companies, you have a completely different business model.
Yeah, with other companies, there's just too many people involved in the process. There's the manufacturer, the seller, and then the installer, and then the customer. And if you call with a problem, that's when they say, oh, we're the manufacturer. You have to call the installer for that problem. Or vice versa. We're the full-service replacement window division of Anderson. With us, there's no passing involved. At Renewal by Anderson, we sell, build, install, and warrant our windows and patio doors. So if there's ever an issue, we take full responsibility for it.
Why don't you sell vinyl windows?
Well, a lot of vinyl products just don't hold up well in the yard. Like a vinyl fence. When it's first installed, it looks great, but with expansion and contraction, it just colors and cracks. For that same reason, a lot of vinyl windows just won't last. Our window material is a composite that combines the best of vinyl and wood. The Fibrex is low maintenance on vinyl, but stronger than vinyl. And it's beautiful like wood, but doesn't require the upkeep of wood.
During our countdown to Black Friday sales event, buy one window or door and get the next one 40% off. That's 40% off with a minimum purchase of 4. Plus, save an extra $30 on every window and door. With no money back, no monthly payment, and no interest for a year. Our countdown to Black Friday sales event ends November 25th. For an appointment, call 1-800-704-4200.
Got two stories breaking right now on this Friday afternoon. The head of Customs and Border Protection is being forced out of his job, according to a government source. But Magnus is refusing to leave after being told to quit or be fired. It comes after migrant border crossings topped 2 million for the first time in a single fiscal year. And happening right now, a manhunt is underway in Philadelphia after a terrifying home invasion. Police say that 2 gunmen robbed almost a dozen people, locked them in a basement, and then stole the car. Correspondent Lauren Green is here with more on this chilling story. Hi, Lauren.
Oh, my goodness. Well, you know, it is an ongoing investigation, and police continue to search for the 2 gun-wielding suspects, but it's just the latest in a growing list of criminal activity in and around the area of Temple University. It happened this morning around 6 a.m. Philadelphia police say 2 male suspects entered an off-campus property where several students between 20 and 22 years old were sleeping. The 8 women and 3 men were woken up and forced into the basement at gunpoint. The suspects then robbed the victims, taking debit and credit cards, cell phones, and keys to a silver Lincoln MKZ with Pennsylvania license plates. The suspects fled using the stolen vehicle. Police described the suspects as 2 black males with handguns wearing masks and black hoodies. The robbery appears to be the latest crime incident off campus that has rattled students. According to the New York Post, in early October, 2 students were mugged at gunpoint outside an off-campus house party. A third was held up a few minutes later. A week later, 2 students in their 20s were mugged and assaulted. Off-campus housing is outside the jurisdiction of Temple University Police, but the school issued a statement saying the safety of Temple community, it remains the university's top priority. Just this week, we launched the Best Nest program, which helps students and their families find off-campus housing that meets certain safety and security criteria. The good news, of course, no students were hurt in the invasion.
Not that time, thankfully. Lauren, thank you very much. Lauren Green. So General Jack Keane, on what is at stake for the country ahead of President Biden's face-to-face meeting with Chinese President Xi. This is a huge meeting, and it happens on Monday. The general is here next.
Yep. So, is there going to become a time where you might call him old friend to old friend?
Let's get something straight. We know each other well. We're not old friends. It's just pure business.
Do you know which investment may be poised for a 150% increase? Stocks? Real estate? Bonds? None of the above. It's silver. With a price this low, if silver just returns to its all-time high, that's over a 150% increase from current levels. Call now for this free report, Record High Silver Ahead. See why experts see silver rising to new highs.
The more they push the Green New Deal, the more the demand for silver goes up.
If you invest in just one thing this year, it should be silver.
Experts agree. Silver is a great investment and is set to soar.
So when silver moves up, people who have silver will win big.
Call Lear Capital now to get your free report, Record High Silver Ahead. When you call, ask how you can get up to $15,000 in bonus silver on your first purchase. Call 800-885-6880. 800-885-6880.
Dude, you coming? Alka-Seltzer Plus Power Max Gels with more concentrated power. Because the only thing dripping should be your style. Plop, plop, fizz, fizz. With Alka-Seltzer Plus. Also tried for fast sinus and pain relief.
And there we go. There we have it. As someone who shot into a lot of dirt in his day, we got this. We got this email here from Sarah. The trespassers did it again. They sent another note threatening our family. Take a look at this. It all started about a month ago, my friends. We received an email from someone claiming that they stayed out here on the property while we were on vacation. Check this out. So as you can see here, message from Warren Calhoun to info@outdoorswitheric. It says, Eric, we did not know you were on vacation when we were there. This year, we had our whole team there. We had Mark, Shot, Dave, and me. We stayed there for a week.
Buckle up, NBA fans, because the best to ever do it.
And me. We stayed there for a week, had a great time. We did not see anybody while we were there, and our wives were in the town of Allegan with the rest of the families. The day we left was the day you got back. Sorry we missed you. We're going to talk to you about forest management. One way to stop hunting is to make noise to get deer to hide or run, get on your tractor and do work in the woods. By the way, we found all your cameras with our equipment. We saw your YouTube video. Now they know where the camera is in the blind. Good job. If you want to know what we look like, watch Bushman Pranks on YouTube. From John Mallory, sent to info@outdoorswitheric. Eric, I'd watch yourself. Likely not a good time to be out there alone. Last week it appeared you were gone one evening, and we thought we seen someone else on our equipment. Don't worry, you won't find our equipment. Let's just say I'd be cautious of that circle location where the prescription bottle was last winter. Here's the interesting part. The name with the email must be fake. Because we did some investigation, we actually traced back the owner to this email address. The owner, yes, that's correct. If you are watching, We think we might know who you are. Is it possible you're from Arizona? Yeah, I thought so. So whether they're from Arizona or not, or it's a big trick, at the time, we honestly weren't sure. We weren't sure if it was a joke or not. They mentioned something about bush people dressed up in ghillie suits. That's who they were. So this seemed a little too good to be true. A lot of you may be wondering, where's Griff at? Why isn't Griff out here? Well, it's gun season in Michigan right now, and I got an orange vest for Griff. So I just decided to come out with my orange hat. We're going to go back here and check out the trespassing camp. Wait until what you hear next. You are not going to believe this. We're going to head back here towards what we call the trespassers camp. We're going to try to quiet down a little bit, because we may jump up some deer. But we don't want to bring Griff out here without any orange. He looks so white, people can mistake him from a deer. But you're not going to believe this next message we got. You see right back there? Right back there is where the camp was. It looks like there was a tent. But we did validate the tent was actually our neighbors. It's super quiet out here today. It's snowing in Michigan. I'm going to wander back here, see if we can see any activity. Got the old trusty sidearm. Just in case we need it. See that right there, guys? Right there, that's the camp. You can see the red flags. Look how much it's opened up in here. Right here's where we dumped doe pee on the trespassers, and you see we move the booby trapped in our location. Man, it is cold. Also, we're looking for a new UTV. Does anyone have experience with John Deere Gators? Right over there, guys. There's a deer jumped up. Just laying over there, not thick stuff. Man, it's coming down good. I think we're supposed to get 1 to 4 inches. So I kicked up a deer right up in this area. It's too far away to get a clear poke at it. Right over there by that big old tree is where we caught someone hunting a while back. I tried to pull it up through here, then we lost it. But here's the thing, guys. Just when we thought all this stuff was a joke, right? We thought this stuff was seriously a joke. The last email we got, we took it serious, and we're like, the Bushman thing, like that's a joke, right? Well, then we got this email, and this email was really concerning. From a different person, different IP address. Check this one out. From John Mallory, sent to info@outdoorswitheric. Eric, I'd watch yourself. Likely not a good time to be out there alone. Last week it appeared you were gone one evening, and we thought we seen someone else on our equipment. Don't worry, you won't find our equipment. Let's just say I'd be cautious of that circle location where the prescription bottle was last winter. So they claim to have some kind of equipment or something out here, and they definitely know something. They know the location we're in. They claim to have equipment up here. So we actually walked way up there and checked out the circle area to see if we could see any, like recording devices. We haven't found any. But if you see any on any of the trees that look suspicious, call it out, please. So this last week we got this alert. Someone walking through, looks like with a bow in their hand, near our property. But then a little bit later, we get another alert. And the alert is actually this nice buck coming through here. So once we got out of bed, we went out there and checked it out. And this is what we found. I'm pretty sure they shot that buck. That makes me sick. We went back and looked everywhere for this deer, and no sign of the deer anywhere. No gut piles, no nothing. So we do know the deer came through there in the morning, and then they must have took a crack at it. After the incident with the deer this week, we thought, you know what? Maybe we're done with this. Finally. They shot their deer, They're gonna leave us alone. Don't gotta worry about it. Then we got another email from somebody else named Sarah. Check this out. We got this email here from Sarah Detrick. Warning, be prepared in the subject. Eric, be prepared. Figured it's been a couple weeks and sounds like someone shot that nice buck. Good for them. It's what you deserve, being a self-absorbed, delicate snowflake who thinks they own that land. Delicate snowflake? What the hell is she talking about? You certainly haven't been using that blind in the back lately. You may want to scatter some more cameras out. Make sure that blind is locked. I'll leave it at that. It's a shame your so-called fans think it's a scam. You'd think they'd support more if they were truly fans. It sounds to me like a threatening letter of some sort. I'm not sure what all of you think. But drop a comment below. Sounds like she's talking about the stand back here where we had like the drop location. How do you interpret that? I haven't been back here in a while. I wonder if they left something in there. Or they're gonna leave something in here. She's saying I should put some more cameras out. This is bizarre. Okay, we're gonna walk down here to this blind. I'm trying to be really quiet. This is crazy. It is deer season too, as I said before. But we do got our hunter orange on. Lots of snow. Looks like a deer just jumped up over there. See those trees? They're going up like that. I think a deer jumped up. We just crossed the creek, guys. But there's a deer right up in there. See that down tree? We're gonna walk back over here. Check this blind. You see the blind right up over there, guys. A lot of times too, right down in the creek. The deer will lay right down there in those down trees. See that tree right there is getting ready to go. There's a lot of these leaners out here too, guys.
We congratulate Johnny Morris and Bass Pro Shops for receiving the National Service Award from the Association of the United States Army. And our highest award,
Right up here is a blind. We're not too far from it. So there's something right in here, guys. They're gonna put something right in here. What's it made it sound like? You see the blind right there? What is that over there? See down there? It's like a red thing. Can you guys hear the noise of the snow and the leaves? Lots of down trees in there. I haven't set this blind a whole lot at all. We'll see if they put anything in it. It has a lock. They shouldn't even be able to get into the thing. And that ridge, the deer could sit right up there and look down here easily. Right there's more movement right there. See those right in that area? That almost looked like a person taking off. That's a good spot to sit. You can see the trees where they're down, right through there. Just seen movement though, could have been a deer. I didn't see any orange on anyone, that's for sure. So here's a blind, doesn't look like anything's missing. The door's still shut. Man, it's cold out here, guys. Gotta replace the lock on this one. Get my key out, open it. I should probably move this thing, we never sit in it. Yeah, nothing in here, guys. We didn't see anything in the blind. Doesn't look like they've taken anything apart. Still intact. That email to me, I seen that email as a threat. So you can see right down there, that's when we jumped those deer. It's getting cold out here. What the heck? This tree fell down. Recently as a widowmaker. Then we're gonna build our cabin right there. What the hell? You gotta be freaking kidding me. Look at that. You gotta be kidding me. They got a freaking camera out here. I can't reach it. What the heck? Unbelievable. We are heading back. We're gonna get the tractor, come out here and take that camera down and see what footage is on there. Then we'll share it with you on a future video. In the meantime, this individual here, I wonder if he has something to do with this. He's been out here multiple times, fogging and everything.
Made with Mexican spices, made for natural cheese sauce, only at Taco Bell.
First open water kitty, and let me tell you, he's a giant. Oh, you got him. Easy when he's fighting. Oh, you got that baby burning. Woo! She be cooking. Woo! What is up, guys? Welcome back. Finally doing some open water fishing. The ice fishing was fun while it lasted, but we've had a couple nice days, and as you can see, it be flowing. As far as today's objective, we got a whole different abundance of things that we're gonna try. We got the bow, we got a bunch of rods, we got some goldfish in here, just in case the flatties wanted to come to life. We got some dead minnows, we got some worms, we got some cut bait, we got some shad sides, we got some bloody breasts. We brought the catch and cook supplies because we didn't eat this morning. We're a little hangry. So yeah, this might turn into like a river trash fish catch and cook. We don't really know if the flatheads are gonna come to life this early in the year.
It's got the bear in the middle. Sweet. The bear on the tube, so.
Yeah. Cool deal. You breaking pretty good?
Not right yet. It'd be probably another 20 minutes or so. I'll probably get busy. So, it's been pretty busy.
Yeah, if you'll send over, we'll do it,
Sent,
whenever AEG does. It may be a little bit.
30-pound box.
You may do a few more boxes.
And one guy comes over all the time for his kid now and buys boxes of the extra stuff I got for his kid.
Yeah.
There's actually been some good stuff in those boxes. So.
Anything big left?
Yeah, I had a couple nice cars. I had a nice, this Mike Trout autograph was really nice. I'm gonna take it up and grade it.
Nice.
There's only 25 of those. And then there's that Michael Harris just got the Rookie of the Year.
Yeah, so that's going to be big.
And that's from the Lookouts.
He play with who's that?
Yep. Huh?
Matt McLean.
Yep. That's out of 2. Stephen Curry autograph, 101. Those are just Wander Francos.
Yeah. Good deal.
Well,
Alright,
yep.
off and running.
What time's your tournament tomorrow?
We'll be there at noon and then registration starts at 2.
2?
Yeah.
2 till when? And then what time
Get
to
done.
start?
3.
3.
Here. So, if you'd like any more?
How many teams you got signed up?
I don't know. We've got a bunch. I know it's going to be pretty crowded.
Is that the law office?
Up there in the roundhouse.
Oh, up in.
Where they wrestle at.
Oh, okay.
So that's where we're
there's three grounders if you're bringing bungees or whatever to tie it up. There's one on each end and one in the middle, on the top and the bottom.
Yeah. Alright.
Alright.
We'll see if there's a feel. And I'll do one next to
Where are you going?
The gym. Kenny needs to come.
Oh, right now?
Yeah.
Okay, have fun. See you, muscles. Where's Olivia?
Lang silver boot. Pulisic. Tajon Buchanan, 82/99. Canada. Messi. Sterling.
Panini, we have a problem. Kaboom basketball has been hacked. It is now apparently possible to tell what boxes have a Kaboom inside simply by looking at the serial number on the box. Have other products been...
This ball is on way! Much of the focus after Saturday's NASCAR Xfinity Series race at Martinsville Speedway was on Ty Gibbs, who won the round of 8 finals after wrecking Joe Gibbs Racing teammate Brandon Jones out of the lead on the final lap. The 20-year-old Gibbs, whose father, Joe Gibbs, is a Hall of Famer in both NASCAR and the NFL, and the owner of one of NASCAR's top organizations, has had a miserable week in preparation for racing for his first national championship. In this video, we're going to discuss bad news for Ty Gibbs after Joe Gibbs won. This video is going to be amazing, so make sure you stick to the end. Before starting the video, be sure to smash the like button.
Man, sorry I haven't done well in the color autos.
It's it, man.
What is
Welcome to Claw, YouTube's first interactive pet habitats. Collect Claw.
What is going on, folks? Welcome back to the channel, Fishing with Nordby. I'm Andrew Nordby, and we're out here on Lake Guntersville today doing some crappie fishing. We're going for some crappie, some crappie, some sockeye, some dinner plate fish, some panfish. What do you call them? What's some of the strangest things you've heard crappie called? Slabs. I like to call them slabs. We are trying to be the slab daddy today. Get some big ones. I'm excited. I'm out here on beautiful Lake Guntersville. It's pretty cloudy. It's rainy looking. We might have a storm moving in on us. And we're graphing around these crappie. So, looking for stumps and looking for brush on the bottom. I'll show you what that looks like here in a second. And I'm kind of panning around with live scope looking for it on these flats or side of these channels. Just going down them looking for big old stumps. And then you can see if there's fish in them. And then it's a whole nother thing to get them to bite. But that's what we're going to do today. So stick along with me for the video. Hope you enjoy it. Hope you learned something today. We're going to show you our setup, what we're using, and ask me any questions you have. And subscribe to the channel if you haven't. Let's have some fun. Catch some fish today. We got us a tiny little jig on there. Link these down below. Catches them when they're finicky. And then also link down below my setup. We got 6-pound P-line tied to this is their spin cast braid, tied to a 6-pound leader of fluorocarbon by P-line. And then we got a 7.5 foot ACC.
Happy Veterans Day, man.
7.6 with the old Lew's HS200 speed spinner. And I love this setup. I love the sound of the drag on this reel. And that drag works great. So I'm pulling up to a little spot where there's some stumps. And I'm going to be throwing this little jig down to them. It's a 1/24 ounce. This little jig head. There's a white one. And then I got a medium-sized split shot on there. Kind of up and down size of the split shot, depending on how deep I am. But we got some crappie down here. I'm also going to pull up crappie on the, pull up crappie on the screen. We're going to pull up live scope on the screen so you can see what's going on. That thought, Joe, you don't need minnows, which is nice. I was actually out here in one of my last videos with minnows.
Hello?
And they would not touch the minnows. And we caught 21 on jigs with them, Joe. It was crazy.
Hello?
That was a testament right there. Here we go. Spin the boat around here. Find my live scope on Captain. There we are. And I'm going to start recording so you can see what I'm looking at. Spinning around here. We're searching for it. So just kind of looking to see. There's a couple stumps right there.
Hey, we didn't break any boxes this week at all.
And they're in 28 feet. So I'm going to spot lock this right here. I'm going to zoom in on those stumps a little bit.
All week.
And I'm going to cast my little jig down there. We got some storms rolling in, so hopefully they don't cause us to get off the lake. There we go. A little rain won't hurt, but not a big fan of the storm.
Just about done doing this.
Jig going down there by the bottom.
I'm not sitting out here anymore.
I'm going to come up over the top of this first stump so I don't get stuck on it. There we go. And then I'm going to drop down in between them a little bit. And I don't want to get stuck on that one either. I'm going to drop down right on the front side of this stump. Really don't see much for fish there. It's like 2 fish. Oh, one turned on me for a second. There's like 2 fish on those stumps. We're gonna keep going. Fun.
I don't know.
Hopefully got more fish on them, because it's hard to catch 2 or 3. It's easier when there's 1,000 of them. So, let's keep looking. Still looking. We got some on
Don't
this
try to
one,
guess
that's
anymore.
for Sure. I'm gonna get. We got some good current moving, so I'm gonna get almost right on top of that. Get it in about 10 foot out. Yeah. That looks good. That looks good. We're just gonna go ahead and zoom in on that guy so you can actually see what we're looking at a little better. It's a good looking stump. It's close to us now. Where's my jig at? Oh, there I am. So I'm gonna basically
Probably
put
Joe
my jig
Biden's
down
fault.
to
I'll blame it
oh,
on
I
him.
Smashed it. What the heck? I missed it. I don't know what happened. Now it's acting like bluegill. They smashed it and pulled it down again. Those are big bluegill. That's crazy. Alright. Let's try this again. I think those are bluegills swimming around in the pile. We gotta get down to the pile where the crappie are. There we go. That's gonna do it. There you go. Oh man. How? That felt like a crappie. I gotta put a new jig on. This one's torn up.
I don't know.
You know the drill?
I think it was,
Add some sparkle, add some scent, add some oil. Slowly comes off of there. I don't know what it is, but this gel's amazing. Got a ton of different flake in it. And sometimes out there there's white and blue. They call it crank gel. Good stuff. Alright. Let's get back on these fish.
it's 90 shipped.
I got a feeling we're going to catch one.
That's with the shipping.
We're already looking at it.
We got 2 boxes left of that.
There he is. There he is. My trolling motor got in the way of the bite. Wow. That's why they're pulling me down. They're pulling me down. Little baby. That's a little baby. You get out of here. We want your daddy. We want your granddaddy. They pulled it all the way off the pile. Got one. Came over the top of that pile and he ate it. Another baby, but this one's a keeper. That's a 9-incher. Fish number 2 for the day. Not bad, not bad. Some babies. We're gonna go look for another pile because they're not doing it there. Quite a few on it. Let's try this one 50 feet out. That one looks good. Yeah. Looks like there's a couple in there. 2 piles too. There we go. We're going to catch one of these. Oh, eat it. Man. There he is. Did you see them both shoot out after it? They decided to hit it at the same time.
Now that's a better slab. I love 10, 11-inch slabs. They're fun. Look how he ate it too, that pump chill. There's one. Great. 10 inches right there. Beautiful fish. Beautiful. See you, buddy. We'll catch and release today. That was first cast down at this new stump. I'm going to switch colors. We got a dark day. I'm going to put on my favorite color. Black and chartreuse. Black and chartreuse right there. That'll get him. I think that'll get him. Little pump jam. Feel the thump. Feel the thump. See if that made a difference. One little adjustment can make a big difference. Nope, wasn't that color. See that thumb gel all over that? Oh, it looks so good. Man. Oh, I didn't need it. Let's try the shad color. White. Those look like little bluegill. There he is. There we go. We found the color. That's how you know. That is how you know right there. Boom. The color makes a good difference. Or a bad difference. But, first drop with the shad color. We caught him after dropping all those other ones down and only catching one. Let's see if it will pick up 2 in a row. Dropping in on them. We got us one little log down there. It's got a few fish on it. Got it. First drop. Oh, here's a roamer too. We found the color, folks. This is just a shad looking color on this dull rainy day. It might be all they want. Alright, pulling up to another area where we're hoping there are some fish. So, I'm just going to try and keep the live scope up the whole time I'm looking at these piles and getting dialed in on them. Normally I do it after we're already dialed in. But let's go ahead and do it. Show you what I do when I get up here to the front. Start recording. Okay. First thing, we got to get dialed into our depth zone. There we go. Next thing, we turn the gain up a little bit here. We're going to zoom out, and we're going to look for this pop. We got some fish up by the top. Something going on here, some bait fish. A lot of bait fish. Those look like they might be crappie roaming down there at 60. Not on any brush. The cool thing is, we can hit them at 60. 7.5 foot rod. Throw it down there to them. They kind of swam off the screen. Let's try again. Oh, there's our pile. There's our pile. We got some fish below us too that look big. We can hit those too. If I get hooked up one of those, that might be a fight. Let's go for the pile. There's definitely a few there. We got all this eelgrass in the way. That's fun. Oh, they're coming up for it. We'll go back down. There he is. Got one. Got one. They're babies. That's why they're having trouble eating it. Babies. So, we'll catch a few more. If they're all that size, we'll go somewhere else. Babies. I've never caught so many babies before than this year. It's like Lake Guntersville is loaded with the next generation of crappie right now. I'm down in the middle of them right now. There we go, another one. Hey! That's why you don't quit fishing the pile after one baby. That's a better fish. Another 10-incher, second biggest one of the day. They're so educated here. It's unreal. Got one. Man, finally. That's a good one, too. Yeah, he's a little small. Oh. Quit it. Quick. Quiet. Well, that's two.
Hey guys, Tyler Berger here with Bass Fishing HQ, and today
Yeah, no kidding, dude. Puts me to sleep. This whole thing puts me to sleep now.
I find brilliant gifts, that's like sucking. Definitely good.
This season, what's something just for them? Make the holidays with Michaels.
November 24th, the weekend after shotgun season, and I come in here to hang my camera on this scrape line to see if the deer I'm after is still alive. I seen him last Thursday and haven't seen him since then. It's 60 degrees, full moon, not the best hunting conditions, but we're gonna sit here. You never know what's gonna happen during November, so we're in this perfect little pinch point intersection right here where a bunch of thickets can join together and it kind of opens up. So
I've done a few. I send them up to a guy to sell. When they get real old, I'll do them, but it costs me money to do that, man. I don't know. I opened up some crappy football and some basketball, and I just opened them up, just sent them all up there. If I open the Leaf stuff, I usually get at least my money back. Sure, I hit some decent stuff.
That is the deer we were in here after. It's only 3:22 and he just come through here chasing a doe. Gave me a freaking perfect 10-yard shot. I hit him a little bit far back, but I'm using rage, so I think I for sure got liver. Maybe clipped the long he was quartering to a little bit, but he just ran over there and hunkered up and sitting here watching this doe. He stood there for about 5 minutes and then snuck off into the thicket, but I'd rather hit there any day than hit that shoulder, so I'm almost positive he's dead. We're gonna sit here till dark and then sneak out. I'm probably gonna give him all night just to make sure. That deer's 5.5 years old and I've been watching him for 3 years. Last Thursday I had him at about 60 yards and didn't want to take the shot, so can't believe that just happened. Well, it's the morning after. I shot a really nice deer last night, and I hit it. We think it's a whipper shot. He ran off about 30 yards and then stayed in the same spot for about 10 minutes watching his where he was standing, that's the last spot that we found blood. After I shot him here in, it's about 60 yards here, and I watched him stand for about 10 minutes. And you can tell behind us that this stuff is an absolute jungle, so before we go in there and track it all up, I called my buddy and he's going to bring his dog out and see if he can. So.
There he is. Yes. Well. Sit down.
Yeah, you get that to your sword. Good girl.
Good girl, Barney.
Yeah.
That's that damn.
Heck yeah.
What the? Yeah.
Well, no sleep last night, and we did the right thing. This deer's still warm, so we come in here this morning. He laid 15 plus hours, and we come in here this morning, and where he was standing at is the last spot that we found blood. And I called my buddy here, Josh Smith, and he brought his dog out, and what did we find in about 5 minutes? He led us right to it. So I couldn't be happier. I've been chasing this deer for, I seen him the first time in 2015, and he was a 3.5-year-old deer, a perfect 11-pointer, and I told all the guys that hunt around here, I was like, pass this deer because he's going to be something in a couple of years. Last year, I started getting truck cam pictures of him about November, 1st of November probably, or actually it was a little bit earlier than that, and I end up seeing him in person November 7th for the first time, and he was about 40 yards from me, the same stand, and I decided to pass him, and I was actually hunting this deer.
You're just so tore up.
I'm just
That thing's huge.
I'm glad he got away because he grew an extra, I don't know, probably 10, 15 inches. Last year he had a split on this G3. He didn't have this here, and he definitely didn't have the split brow tines or anything, so I couldn't be happier.
God, that thing still got milk in its mouth. Are you kidding me?
Nearly 90% of paper business cards are thrown away within a week. One reason is creating a carbon footprint. Instead, create a digital footprint to enhance the brand and distinct business. Introducing the Digital Business Card. Manage your business contacts and rebuild your paper completely. Create a digital footprint. Buy or sign up for a free trial.
You opening all that
What's up,
shit?
guys? So, first of all, thank you so much for clicking this video. We really think you're going to enjoy it. We really enjoyed bringing it to you. Over the last year, you guys have given us so much support, and you've been so engaged in our content, that we wanted to do something special in return. So we decided at the end of the year, we're going to draw one lucky winner, and someone is walking away with a Tacticam. All you got to do to enter, it's very, very simple. Hit that subscribe button down below, like this video, and leave us a comment on what you think of it. We can't wait to bring you more action this year and years to come. We love you guys. We appreciate everything.
No, I'm not cracking a
And
box.
remember, you're the reason that we do what we do. Thanks again, and good luck hunting this fall. Alright guys, so I'm walking in this morning, 6:20. I'm 60 yards from the timber. I mean, there's my car. I'm still sitting here. I just shot the biggest buck of my life from the ground. I was walking and I saw these deer out in the field, and I'm like, oh no. So I dropped down, and I guess they didn't see me. I don't know. The wind was coming out of the northwest, and the deer were a little northeast of me, so the wind was perfect. They couldn't smell me. So I dropped down. I army crawled to the edge of the field, which I'm still sitting right here. Right out there, about 20 yards, I shot the biggest buck of my life. He was standing about 50, and he started going away. And there was two other bucks right around him. He starts going away, and then all of a sudden he turns around, and he's facing me, and he starts walking towards me, and he gets within 20 yards, and I'm like, I'm trying to get footage on my phone. This all happened so fast. I'm like, so I throw down my phone, I grab my bow, and he turns broadside, and I draw back, and I let one fly. I watched him go, run about 50 yards into the field, and fall, and I could see his head sticking up out of the cut corn. And at that point, I called Levi, which Levi's on his way. And now I can't see his head anymore, so I'm hoping he's still laying there. I shouldn't have took my eyes off of him, I don't know, but I feel pretty good about the shot. He was broadside, and then he slightly quartered away. When I took the shot, I feel like, he only ran 60 yards and went down, so he was hurting pretty good. So I'm hoping I caught the lungs. Could be a liver shot. I don't know. We're gonna see what the blood looks like when Levi gets here. I'm still sitting here right where I shot him. This is unreal. Stay tuned, guys.
guys, it is October 25th, and I just got off work about an hour ago. I work midnight, so it's 8 o'clock now. I was on my way home from work, and I get a call from Larry, and he put an arrow through Slingshot, which is his #1 target buck, a buck that he's been chasing for 5 or 6 years now. We think he's about 10 years old, and let me tell you, he is a giant. So, he thinks he smoked him. Believe it or not, he shot him at 15 yards from the ground. How crazy is that? So, he thinks he smoked him. We're gonna go see what the blood looks like. Cover him here real quick.
Just shoot the biggest buck of your life.
Laying on my belly. So I dropped to my knees and I started army crawling to the edge here and watched him for, I don't know, seemed like forever, but it was probably about 45 minutes. I came down behind these bushes and drew back, and then when I popped up, he was facing that. So I hit him, and these other deer, they're just standing around. And I see him run this way, and I'm still laying here behind these weeds, and I'm looking, and I don't see him, so I think he goes into the timber here. And then I look over and I see his head right over here sticking up out of the corner.
What time is it now? 8? Well, let's go.
Check out the situation.
Yeah, see if we can find blood or your arrows.
Sounds like what do you? Looks like you went in pretty far, right?
Oh yeah, you got good penetration. I mean, you got full body cavity. At least you know you didn't hit the shoulder. I mean, it's a dead deer, no question about it. It's just a matter of if he's dead right now, or if we gotta give him some time.
Fucking fly.
I can see his head sticking up out. Doesn't look like he laid here. So, getting close to where I thought I seen. Well, I did see him. So we've got really
Is that where he laid down?
Yep. This is where he laid down right here. back, he was broadside, and right before I shot, he slightly turned and looked back behind him.
So where do you feel like you hit him?
I feel like I hit him not up front by the shoulders, but back at the angle that I would have came in, and I feel like, I mean,
Which was good.
I feel like, I mean, my arrow went in more than halfway.
I mean, it's a dead deer. There's no
No.
question about that. It's just, let's just go to the timber and see what it looks like. Just make sure you're scanning out in front of you. Just take it real slow. Try to stop again. Is that a bed? Let's go look at it. I don't think that's a bed. I think he just stopped. Does he look this way?
Just like this guy who does it up here. Look at this. Like,
There's no way he stopped bleeding that thing. Is he moving stuff? Yeah, he's still moving. Should have hopped right up on him. Damn, damn, damn.
You don't want to see him suffer, man. How do you feel? It's unbelievable. I've been chasing this deer for how many years? I mean, 5? At least 5 that I've been trying to get him. He's been that way for that long. Literally the toughest thing. Larry, that is the buck of a lifetime. He's like the buck that you shot at 19. Look how short his body is. I don't even. That's a giant. It's bittersweet, I'm telling you. We're putting him at least, I'm gonna say 7 or more. Oh no, dude, he's way over. He's gotta be. Well, just off your history, he's at least 9. Just off the history, I mean, when I first saw him, oh, that's a nice buck.
Call 1. Call on Tuesday, May 12, 2020, 10:46 and 13 seconds p.m.
10 11 6 10 7 company 2 truck 4 operator will decline to the time 1 District 404 8 Cheney Apartment Fire. town, Moving Continental. Clearing for engine 11, engine 6, engine 7, engine 2, truck 4, truck 2, battalion 2, battalion 1, operator 1, multiple reports, department fire, Liberty Inter town, Moving Continental, time out 2246, units going on channel 1, time channel 2.
Engine 11 out.
Engine 11 is out.
Battalion 2 out.
Battalion 2 is out.
Engine 2 is out.
Engine 2 is out.
Truck 2 is out.
Truck 2 is out.
Truck 4 is out.
Truck 4 is out.
Engine 6 out.
Engine 6 is out.
Operator out.
Operators are out.
Battalion 1 is out.
Battalion 1 is out.
Engine 4 is AOR, full beam out to the box.
Engine 4 is AOR and on the box. Engine 2 cancel, engine 4 is clear, engine 2 you can cancel.
Engine 2 goes back to 1.
Cancel. Clear for engine 11, engine 6, engine 7, company 4, truck 2, operator 1, battalion 2, battalion 1, district 404, H. Henry, multiple reports, department fire, team Liberty in your town, Moving Continental. Unit switch your portables, channel 2.
Control 2, engine 11 is left piece. There's a 2-story apartment complex, you have fire showing. Where do we follow the line? We have a hydrant at Continental and Liberty.
Continental, Liberty, battalion 2, copy.
Thank you, guys. Engine 4 is on team, we got the water.
Engine 4 is team, copy on the water.
What's up, dog? Nice.
We got 2 floors going. Go ahead and start a second. Does you got straight on.
That'll be nice. My father-in-law's birthday is tonight. Well, that'll be fun.
Operator's on scene. Truck 2 is on scene, the Charlie side. You have an assignment for us?
Okay. Very, very slow. Don't know how much longer we'll be breaking cards. It's too slow to be doing this shit. It's been slow since Joe Biden took over, that dumb bastard.
Come to the West Side Complex for more information.
Yeah, who the hell knows who actually voted for him or who didn't.
Yeah, copy. We got engine 4 taking a line to the second floor.
What's up, Stu? The last box of that I got, it's $220 plus shipping. No problem, man. Guys, that Pro Debut, I got 2 boxes left. It's got the Ellie De La Cruz in it. Matt McLean. Last 2 boxes of that. I got 2 boxes of Archives and 2 boxes of Update yet. think the best deal is this stuff here. 2021 Pro Set Football. There's 6 1-of-1 slabs in there. 3 autographed, 3 unautographed. 6 1-of-1s per box. We only got 4 of those boxes left. We were only allowed to buy 5.
Trespassers got glitter bomb.
Alright, we'll see ya.
Stay tuned. So we have some multiple booby traps out here in the woods. Take a look at a couple of these real quick. I'm gonna pull this and see what it sounds like. Those are a couple good ones, but this one's even better. It's the Christmas season, so what better time to dump some paint on somebody walking by, along with some little bit of
I'm not giving her. I'll just open it and send it up and sell it.
So we gotta get our supplies. As you see here, we got the white paint, green glitter, and our red glitter as well. Of course, we need a bucket, so we're gonna go ahead and open the paint here with a screwdriver, and we're gonna dump this into the bucket, nice and slow. Fill it just a little bit, and now we're gonna take the red and green glitter and just sprinkle it in here and top it all up to give it that Merry Christmas feel. So now we'll grab an old broomstick here for a stir stick, stir it around. I think it needs just a little bit more paint. So let's top it off with some more paint. And nothing finishes this off better than another layer of glitter on the top. We woke up this morning to an alert that came through on our phone late last night, and someone came through and got a glitter bomb. And of course, you don't want to miss this footage. This is epic. So we got Griff out here, he's got a sweater. We tried looking for an orange one. Hunting orange? Couldn't find any. If anyone has any in stock or is good at making those things, send us a comment below. We're gonna walk out here and check it out. The alarm went off, and someone got Merry Christmas with some paint and glitter. Please keep your eyes open out here if you guys see anything. You can see how much the wood's just, all the leaves and everything gone. It's getting really cold winter. Got a few berries left in this tree. We're gonna walk right up over here, show you guys where it was at. Super quiet out here too. Sure, we might kick up a deer or two, but right up there, guys. Do you see that way up there? Looks like it could be a person. Is it a person or a deer? Oh, it just took a corner. There's a deer. There's a deer up there. Well, that's good. That means there's probably not people up here. So we're gonna walk right up here, guys, and cross the creek. We're gonna go right up over in that area. Keep your eyes peeled. People are hunting, they should have orange on. But nothing's guaranteed this day and age. So we're gonna go right down here, across the creek. Like I see, we gotta clear some of this out. So walk across it, see if we can do it without falling in. Come on, girl. There's definitely deer prints. Is that a footprint? Let's go up here and check this out. That right there would be a great place to lay hydrants someone, dig an underground tunnel. So those of you that are new to the channel, do us a huge favor. Click that subscribe button. But check out this footage we had a couple weeks ago where we dumped dopey on someone. Now that was crazy. And I kid you not, you can smell that pee from probably 50 yards away. We'll leave a link in the description to go check that video out. Look for paint too as we're walking. Because there was so much paint in that bucket, they had to leave a trail, guys. Right up over there. In the graph. You can see it right down through here. Right down in that area. That's where some of the bedding is for the deer. And right up here is where we had some cameras installed previously, where we kept getting pictures, but there was nothing on the picture. And a lot of people are saying it was some kind of creature, mysterious creature out here triggering the camera. And you can see right up there, there's a big tree with a stand in it. That stand is like grown into the tree, so we're not able to get that down until I get a saw here and cut through it. Right up in this area is where we had it. A lot of tracks going through and back to that homeless camp. Oh my, check that out. It definitely got him, guys. Holy smokes. Look at this. Look at all that glitter. Paint. So we had the camera right over here in this tree. Back towards the camp. Check this video out, guys. What did you think of that? That was some epic footage. Share that out. These traps are amazing. We're still tracking them right through here. Look at that. On a twig. They got covered.
What can I do for you?
That video was epic. Looked like about slipped and fell. Only seen one person come through. I wonder if anyone else is with them. What the heck? Is that a body over there?
No.
They're coming through here. Do you see that? There's like a body over there. Or a mannequin. They shooting a mannequin right towards our place? I lost it. Where I got. There it is. There's some more right here. You can see the camp. See the camp, guys? It's all tore apart, but there used to be some more stuff on the backside. By golly, that is a mannequin. They're shooting at a mannequin. Oh, it's going. It's going right across into theirs. It's going right across into their property. Right there's that camp. They got a mannequin right there, it looks like. It's a target. But you know what? I wonder if that's someone on the backside in that residential neighborhood, which you guys always tell us about. Once again, it looks like they went on someone else's property. But if you want to make a booby trap like we just made, check out this video next right here. You're going to love it.
Alright, so this is going to be a border TP, and I'll show you why. I'll show you why. So if you look and you cover some examples down here with the above and right there. American history. So this one's going to by the first year. And there's no expansions. This is the oh no, that's fine. No, you can see right here again.
Literally just gonna keep doing shit and sending it off.
She's watching me hard for the tails twitching, so I just follows her on up. Pretty hot this morning. We're gonna see how things go. Y'all stay tuned. So, it's November 21st, and we changed locations this morning to the other side of the farm. It was supposed to rain, but it ain't raining. So we got the ground on this morning, but we already had a loop up. He come across the field, and I hit the rattling horns a little bit, and man, a few minutes later it popped up on me here. And I'm gonna try it again, though I give him a few minutes. Get him out of here. We're gonna hit him one more time. See if we can't get his daddy out of here. Alright, so didn't see much this morning. Just that little buck and that couple does there. Hope we made it back for the evening hunt this evening. It's about 1:30. We couldn't get on these rattling horns here. Temperature's steady dropping, so deer should start moving pretty soon. Y'all stay tuned.
Yeah. That's a wrap, baby.
chill out, son. Put me like 8 shots to kill. Have a scope so you too far in. And man, I hit them rabbit holes. He come out of there. It's a little thicket right here. Come up on me. And I couldn't get the daggone camera on him. Y'all should be worried about the camera. But man, so finally he come right down here and I had him so far zoomed in. I mean, when Brown hit the scope, I just went to shooting, son. Hey, shot him one time. Then he run across there. I shot him. I didn't want to kill the neighbors. So I shot him again. And he run over and stopped. I shot him one more again. And he laid down there. And then I had to walk over and kill the son gun. He wouldn't lay his head down. Oh man. Hey, I had him both up there. That's a little bit after. He ain't as big as I thought he was. But he broke his kicker off back there. But man, he got me fired up, son. Yeah, baby.
Well, I finally made it back to the camp with him. Been to get his skin off, but man, it got real quick to see. I hit them rattling horns and he popped out right in front of me. I could have shot him with my bow, but I had to shoot him, I think, 4 times. Shoot had to get out of the stand and go over and kill him.
As reported, 20th and 30th Turner Street, engine 27 local. The following companies responding operate South Fire, South Track 1, section engine 13, engine 34, engine 45, ladder 14, ladder 12, battalion 3, battalion 8, medic 22. 7746, 20th Street, Seymour Avenue. Fires reported 20th Street, 20th and Turner Street, engine 27 local. Following companies responding operate South Fire, South Track 1, Ascension engine 13, engine 34, engine 45, ladder 14, ladder 12, battalion 3, battalion 8, and medic 22.
Battalion 3.
Battalion 3.
One of the streets at 25 block of Prairie Street, correct address, follow. The police are going on meeting tomorrow. Just 30, police file on the surface door. Bravo, to the 3-story and lower vacant front. The door there is a vacant lot. Place is still closed doors, so the company proceeded and stand by.
That's affirmative, sir. Attention companies responding to 20th and Turner Street. With the exception of engine 34 and engine 45, companies are to proceed and go into service. Attention companies responding to 20th and Turner Street. With the exception of engine 34 and engine 45, companies are to now to proceed and go into service. Companies are operating South Fire, South Track 1.
Today is a great day to show up for yourself. Let's ride!
Why is that TV last in class? It's probably the Honey Nut Cheerios. He found out they can help lower cholesterol. Now he's taking care of his heart in fun new ways.
This has to be the craziest that has ever happened. Punches being thrown, people running around. Tommy got drop kicked.
Oh my God.
Cops are here. What's up, everybody? How you guys doing? Welcome back to another YouTube video. Today we have a men's league game. Now you guys all know, well, if you don't know, my foot is pretty messed up. There might be something very wrong, but We gotta try to get some buckets today and see what happens. Don't know who we're playing. We just show up, try to get the W. Yeah, we're about to head to the gym. Game starts in 15 minutes. Yeah, make sure you guys smash the like button right now if you are ready. Let's get it. I forgot to take ibuprofen for my foot. Hey, you guys better take it over it.
Then we're gonna get to see a fight. We're gonna sit there and watch that bullshit.
Alright, it's day 2 here in Indiana, shotgun season. Sitting here with my girlfriend Lexi tonight. After, there's 2 nice bucks in here we're after, and she said she should go tonight too, so Dad was down here this morning and seen a bunch of deer. He actually shot a pretty good one. So, stick with us here, we'll see what happens. Needs to be a little bit bigger, don't it? We just had the first baby come by. I turned around. There's another one coming down the hill here. Still think it's too small though. As you guys can hear, it's like 15 to 20 mile-an-hour winds today. It's really windy. Needs to be a little bigger. Yeah, I got her. If you want to. Yeah. I think so, but she took off really fast. I think he did, because the other one's just walking right there. There's the blood. Take a shot. I don't know how she got back here without seeing it. There's blood everywhere right here. All over the place. You walked the wrong way. Alright guys, sorry about the bad footage there. I forgot the camera arm back at the house, so when she shot, heck, the muzzle was like this far from my head, so obviously I jumped, but anyways, she got it done. That's one doe. Now we're going after a buck, right? Right. It's coming, hang on, it's going out the opening.
definitely big enough, Lex. Yeah, if it's gonna come, let it come. Whenever you get a clear shot, okay? Go on the other side of the street. Let me know. Let me stop. Right? Guys, we were in the stand for what? 30 minutes, I bet. Oh my goodness gracious. I looked up and I see a deer coming. I was like, that's a buck coming. I looked at the scope for on our gun. I was like, man, I don't think that's a very big one. And it came around a tree. I was like, okay, yeah, that's big enough for you. Oh my goodness. Alright, well guys, stay tuned. We're gonna check him out. That was a crazy looking
Dinner.
deer.
What is that going to be?
I got you salad and I got rotisserie chicken. Nuggets.
Okay.
13. Sorry about it. Go over 100 probably. I'm not sure. Thanks for watching, guys. If you haven't already, please like and subscribe. Final Roost. Reached for my drum, I was like, bring it! So then it come down, it turned around and started coming down the hill. I was like, okay, here it comes.
No shot didn't go through.
You shot right here.
Yeah, I know.
She shot high, but when I gutted it, the lungs, the top of the lungs were completely destroyed. She just bit the bottom of the spine. Did the trick. Yeah, that was pretty funny. Let me know when you want me to stop it. Hopefully she's on it.
What you think, Brandon?
Huh?
What you think?
What do I think?
Yeah.
I don't. Not work.
I guess you're right.
What's the range there?
Well, now I gotta go shoot one.
Now you gotta go shoot one? I can't kill it though.
I haven't shot one
You
yet.
don't know how to shoot it though. Can't shoot it though.
Well, I can't see him, Brandon. All I see is bucks. This is stupid.